Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Shadow. Today we are using Toedscruel in Reg I. We are using it with a Calm Mind setting up Miraidon and a Scarf Calyrex to go over your fast attacks or trick onto opponent Pokemon. And we've also got Porygon 2 for some speed control, Weezing to let Toedscruel for fast spores, and Incin to help the team out even more. But overall, Toedscruel is going to be clicking Acid Spray for Miraidon, so Parabolic Charge does an insane amount of damage, as well as not hitting Toedscruel. And go for Spores, Rage Powder away, and good damage with Grass. We're all really excited to use the team, and let's hop right into it. Okay, so Kyogre Cali Ice Balance. What I'm going to do here, I actually feel really good about going Toedscruel Miraidon. I think is really good. I could go Weezing. But here I think I'm gonna actually Calyrex could be really good as well. Scarfing a potential and I think after using Scarfing onto say potential Thunderclaps, Fake Outs, so I think that's really good as well. I think these are the four we bring. Incin would be good here too, but I think just knockoff's not what I'm looking for, so I think these are the four I bring. Also, Weezing be able to get rid of the rain's also really nice. So I feel really good about these. Let's see. I think lead-wise, I think Calyrex is very, very possible. If it's Calyrex, I'm just gonna. I think Acid Spray Dragon Pulse is really good here. I think I'm going to be using Acid Spray though. So we'll see. Again, I would say this is about expected. And here I think I Acid Spray plus Parabolic Charge. Definitely think that's the play. We will get the Electric Seed, giving us a defense boost. Only really matters for the Calyrex, but here pretty safe Acid Spray and Terra Fairy Parabolic Charge. We'll lose some of our bulk, but will make us no longer weak to Glacial Lance. We are 4 times weak to Glacial Lance on our Toedscruel, but I think I'm overall fine with that. Have much rather Miraidon survive. And we'll get to go for that. The Terra Fairy into Acid Spray Parabolic Charge for pretty free here. We'll see a Terra. Maybe Water would be great. We'll see. Oh, Grass. Okay. Makes sense, but I think I'm fine with that. That does mean Acid Spray's doing more, I guess. Not too much, but I'll take it. Perfect. I did nothing. They just go for Glacial Lance. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I completely forgot Acid Spray would not work with Clear Amulet. That's unfortunate. I also thought they were not going to be clear. I thought Lucy was much more possible in this situation. So I guess here, I think I just go into Weezing's good here. I think I go into Weezing and taunt Calyrex here. I think is the play. And I think I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse it as well here. There's the Fake Out. I'm fine with that. I'm just hoping to catch it. I'm going for a Trick Room, so they can't just win the game with the Trick Room. Which I think if they go for a Trick Room, they would win. They can also just High Horsepower. That will take Sash. I think I'm fine with that. I don't really mind going to Sash there. And then I think here I just get some damage, and I guess we're just playing for Scarf. Well, a Scarf, Scarf, Caliber, Shadow, Endgame. I could not think for a second, but Grass Collapse on KO. That is one KO that the Calyrex will not get, which is perfect. Oh, we will get Electric Train back, okay. Oh, but, okay. I was a bit confused how that works, but I guess it's fine. Go for the Dragon Pulse, give it a chip. I don't think this one's winnable, to be honest. I think I wasn't expecting to Thermal, and I think that threw off the whole game plan. It lost Terra Grass. But yeah, fair plays from them. They really destroyed the team right off the bat. So I guess at this point it's just locking into Astral Barrage and seeing how much we can damage we can do. We know we'll be faster than everything on their team, so it's pretty free for these Astral Barrages. Problem is we won't live any hits, so we kind of need to crit this Calyrex, I think, or just KO. Your specs may win be a problem, but Scarf, yeah. I don't know if a crit would have killed there, but quick game one. I definitely did not play that as the best I could, but unfortunate. I definitely think I may should have set up it slower. I should have brought Ensign maybe, but let's end to game number 2, see if we can bounce back. Okay, so we're into the Milwaukee team, and here is one where I actually think Ensign could be quite good. Actually, Scarf wouldn't be bad. In fact, I think Spore's good. I'm gonna bring Toedscruel, Calyrex with. I'm gonna bring the same 4. Actually, Ensign's really good. Ensign's really good here, and that's the problem. So I actually think I'm gonna go same lead. I'm gonna go with these 4 and make just Toedscruel completely not for. Porygon's also really nice here. Being able to reset their Trick Rooms. But I think these are my best options. My goal here is going to be doing, like, tricking onto their Trick Room Mons, so they can't set up Trick Room easily, and just kind of make it hard for them to do that. As well, I could Rage Powder so they can't Volt Switch. That's another option I have. So we see Winona right now, like, Volt Switch Trick Room, they definitely want to go for here. And I think I should be able to just go for a Rage Powder here. Or what I can do is I can just, actually I can't explore. What I can do is Rage Powder so they can't Volt Switch. I could Snarl. Or I can just go for a pretty free trick onto this Lunala. And give it Scarf instead. I think this should work, even if it's used as Electric Seed, if I remember correctly. If not, this is not a good play. But I also feel there's a good chance they could go for Wide Guard here or the Terra. So overall, I feel pretty safe going for this. Can't really do much to Marine on this situation. That's why I'm Rage Powdering, just so we don't get Volt Switch and they can't get stuck. There's the Wide Guard. Okay. That's perfect. And we do get Rage Powder, so we are having the priority to do it. And we get the trick onto this Lunala, giving it Scarf. It's now locked into the Wide Guard, which is perfect. And they Volt Switch, so we perfectly did that turn 1. And now here, I can't Snarl, but they have to switch here. And I think I want to I don't know if I want to go for that, actually. Acid Spray Shadow Ball is definitely good. But I think here, switching Miraidon's good. Well, Ensign's good. So I think here, switching it Ensign. And Shadow Ball. So I'm gonna throw Miraidon probably into Ursaluna. Or Urshifu. Urshifu works too. Gives me a fake out target, so that's perfect. And they'll withdraw Lunala as well. Okay. Awesome, Zero Ursaluna makes sense. Good switch. I wish I had kept Toedscruel on because that would be a really nice Snarl target. Well, Grass Knot target, but getting Incident's perfectly fine as well. And then I can fake out Ursaluna here. What I could actually do is Acid Barrage and fake out, making it a bit hard for them. In fact, that's what I'm going to do, fake out Acid Barrage. If they Terra, they're going to take ghost damage, if not, they're getting faked out. For Urshifu, it's a bit harder because it is choice banded. So we'll see what they go for. In fact, I could try and trick to get Miraidon's. Okay, there's the protect. I guess I should have faked out Ursaluna there, but no, it's fine. We'll see what they target down here. Probably gonna be a Surging Strikes. We are faster. That's good to know. Because this is not max speed Calyrex due to the Scarf. We'll see what. Okay, does not KO, but does quite a bit. Is Surging Strikes, which we will live. That's really good to know. And they're choice banned, so they can't switch into Aqua Jet here. I think what I want to do here is Ursaluna's the main problem here. I think turn's good. I think I want knockoff, and I think Acid Barrage is still really good. Just to guarantee we KO Urshifu. As well as just getting good damage if they switch. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. So that's so this isn't the Milwaukee team directly, so that's really interesting to see. That was not what I was expecting at all. And Earthquake. Okay. I don't love seeing that. I will say, that's definitely not great. What I can do here is I think I just go into Toedscruel here. That feels safe, and then I switch in Miraidon while Grass Knotting Ursaluna, because that should KO, I'd assume. So we'll get our defense boost and Grass Knots. I could Spore into the Urshifu, but I feel making sure they aren't able to go for a ground move is really important here. Also, I'll be able to cycle Intimidate for later, as well as knock off into like Lunala and such. They're saving Terra. Well, here we will get a defense boost. We are fast. Grass Knot comes out with a KO. Yes. I would be really surprised if that did not KO, but now Urshifu just goes to the close combat. Okay. Oh, we take that really well. That's really nice because they do not have the defense boost, and now we can either set up a Calm Mind or go for a Parabolic Charge here. Really, either one I'm perfectly fine with. At this point, Miraidon's really hard for this Ursaluna, well, Urshifu to even touch because Surging Strike's resisted, and close combat is getting the defense boost. So here, I think Rage Powder Calm Mind is really good. And then next turn we could possibly go for like Acid Spray into Miraidon to try and kind of counter Soul Fest. We have Terra Fairy in case they want to go for a Draco. So we'll just see what they want to go for, most likely into this Miraidon. They're just going to withdraw our Fruit. I'm perfectly fine with that. We'll get up the Calm Mind. We could see them go for a Snarl. A Snarl would make sense as well. But looking at these two, Terra's a lot more likely. They're going to Terra into the Electric type, unless they've changed that. Oh, so, okay, so they're Terra into Fairy. Is this Specs? Oh. Okay, so this being different may actually come back to me. Because I thought this was Specs, this was Assault Vest Terra Electric. Oh, nope, never mind, they went for Electric. Nope, we're fine. They can't hit us, if that's what they are. I guess I just continue to Rage Powder. And I can Parabolic Charge here as well. I can just go for this, not much they can do. They're going to withdraw Miraidon, and that's just going to go down to... Well, Earthspear's going to go down to Parabolic Charge unless they lock the Wide Guard, which I don't think they would ever do here. There's the Moongeist Beam. They may not have Moonblast. I expect the Moonblast just to try and target into Miraidon in case I don't Wide Guard. But we'll get the Parabolic Charge to heal up as well. That's a bit Lunala, but again, that's through Shadow Shield as well. I think we're in a good spot here. We're going to get back up to full. It's going to be really hard for them to damage us and get rid of Miraidon. We have pretty free Calm Minds if we want to boost, but I think here at this point, just going for damage is the most important thing. We have Ensign to hit Lunala. Lunala's walking to Moongeist Beam. I think I Terra here. I'm going to Parabolic Charge and Acid Spray here. We're going to Terra Fairy, so if they do go for a Draco, we're going to drop to it as well as Dazzling Gleam. Because I think at +1, Electric shouldn't KO. And through Specs. Yep, there's Dazzling Gleam. That was one thing I felt like was worrying me. As soon as I Terra Fairy, yeah, it's going to Dazzling Gleam. We will live. That's Garfield, I don't know how to speed, but it's not into the Toedscruel, which means we will be able to not only Acid Spray, but get on Parabolic Charge. So this is just perfect. Special defense lowered. This Parabolic Charge is going to do a lot. In fact, it just KOs Miraidon. Lunala barely lives. I didn't see which one got crit, but that's just from Miraidon. Lunala is definitely not going to. And we just heal back full. All that damage done this turn from Specs, Dazzling Gleam, and that Moongeist Beam just not doing anything. And we're going to be fully able to just clean this up with another Parabolic Charge and a Grass Knot. But we'll see which one they KO. They're just going to forfeit Toedscruel, able to just disrupt with Rage Powder, as well as just that tricking that Scarf from Lunala, shut them down instantly, and put Miraidon in position later in the game to be able to clean up with the Calm Mind and Parabolic Charges. But overall, being able to Rage Powder away those electric moves into the ground type to protect Miraidon as well was really huge, being able to just shut down the Volt Switch Trick Room strategy off the start. They forced them to Wide Guard, stuck them in Wide Guard early, and overall it was really strong, and they got stuck because of it, but overall that was really good. And I think it showed the power of Toedscruel from overall. Really nice. Let's see if we can finish this with a win in Game 3. Okay, so some Swordfish. Here, I think Trick Room doesn't seem bad. Yeah, setting up Trick Room is definitely not bad here. In fact, I think I'm gonna lead. Weezing's not bad either. What I could do is Weezing Calyrex. I can taunt a Moongus. And from here, I would just get a free Ash Barrage. Actually, I think I mean, these four are really good here. I don't get to bring Porygon. Porygon actually is really good here, too. But is as good as... I think getting Trick Room up is really nice, though. That's my main concern. And I think getting Trick Room's definitely a win condition. So instead, I'm going to bring Toedscruel. Feels good here, but I think Taunt's also really good here. Let's see. They also have Flying. I think I'm gonna leave Toedscruel behind this time, actually. So I think not allowing them to go for the Tailwind is really crucial off the start. So may a bit weird, but I think this is the correct play. We'll see what they go for. We'll be able to get like a Snarl off, guaranteed. And overall, it's just kind of neutralizing what they're going for. They won't be able to get Rain up. Unless it's manual. It's going to be Indeedee and the Zacian. So actually, I think we shut down Zacian's ability here, if I remember correctly, so they won't get the attack boost. And we're able... I'm going to taunt D&D, and I'm just going to go for Ash Barrage here. Awesome, going to protect. I'm perfectly fine with that. Ash Barrage won't do anything, we're locked into it now, but if we taunt this Indeedee, then I don't think anything it does really scares me, so that's my reasoning. There's the taunt. I'm still gonna Trick Room. Yep. Now we're in a really good spot here. I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb Indeedee and go for an Ash Barrage here, because I could see them switching. And overall, I don't fear the Zacian too much in this position. We'll be able to just go for this Ash Barrage. Single targets Zacian does about half, so we'll be okay on next turn. We'll have Sash, so we'll be able to leave this on 1, which is really nice. And then next turn, I think I just Protect, Wheezing, and play around that. They could double it with Indeedee. I would love that, but they'll just Psychic the Calyrex, so I'll take that all day. Here, I have Protect, Wheezing, and just go for an Ash Barrage. Snarl would be good here, but I am locked into Ash Barrage. They're gonna Protect. Makes sense. I think this next turn I'm gonna switch into Porygon 2, so I can keep Wheezing alive. I think is really good. Cause actually, yeah, I think going into Porygon here is really nice. So I'm just gonna switch in Porygon, go for the Ash Barrage. Then they just forfeit. I guess there we KO Zacian if they switch, we'll get free damage. Not so sure there. I feel like that's a really early forfeit. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. Well, I'll take it. So, my overall thoughts on the team. I felt like it was really good. I think Toedscruel was very disruptive. It was a lot with all the Miraidon around. Being able to redirect those Electric Disc Volt Switch was really nice. And I don't think that can understate, especially with Specs being its most used item. But I think overall it felt really good. Grass Knot's really good into a lot of the format. Grass is really good offensive. It's like Kyogres, all the Terra Waters around. So that's really nice. You have the always threatening Spores with turn off abilities, as well as just assets for getting big damage. It just feels really good, and overall I found that really nice about this team. Overall, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.